What's happening? What's up, people? It's Dark Knight Radio. I'm Dark Knight. What's going on? And today, this particular video, I have another true story time for you guys. You guys might see these as funny. Me, it took a long time for me to actually tell these stories. And I guarantee you, these story times are 100% organic, GMO free, and cap free. You better believe it. Truth. Alright, this particular story is a time in which I worked at Home Depot. Yes, I've had a lot of jobs. Alright, so regular day. Let me paint the picture for you. Regular day, and this is when I was in the paint department, right? And the paint department in the spring and summer used to be litty, used to be booming. We had people all around the paint counter coming and repainting the rooms, the apartments. People were moving, and people move mostly in the springtime. So I'm doing my due diligence. I'm working. And you know how you be working and your mind is like something. Your mind is on something that happened yesterday or the day before or a situation. So you working, but you're not really there. Your mind is somewhere else, right? So I'm in the paint department and I'm mixing the paint. So we had 3 or 4 people at the paint department, right? So I'm chilling. I got my head down, and I promise you, because most people, when I tell this story, they think, "Oh, Dark Knight, you dirty. You did it on purpose. You knew what you was doing." Now, I told you, these stories are 100% organic, GMO free, cap free. So I'm mixing the paint or whatever, and I got my head down because I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. And my mind is on a movie me and my pops had watched the day before, and the movie is crazy. The movie is funny. The name of the movie is called "I Accidentally Domed Your Son." Right? Y'all gotta watch that movie. Go look it up. Watch it. Treat yourself. You're doing yourself a disservice if you hadn't watched it. So I'm thinking of a particular part in the movie, and it makes me laugh out loud. It's not crazy. Everybody do it sometimes. So I'm thinking of the movie, like, man, this nigga. I say, look at this nigga. I say, this nigga here crazy, but this nigga here. And it made me think of the movie. Now, as soon as I said that, I 100% true, a dude, a white guy in a wheelchair just happened to be rolling by, right? And he had this guy wheeling him. His name was Jerry. And as soon as I laughed and said that, the guy in the wheelchair. Now, first of all, if I finish the story, don't laugh. And these are 100% facts. Do not laugh. If you laugh, you're going to hell. Now, the dude was built just like Timmy from South Park. If you don't know who Timmy from South Park is, go to Google, get on your phone, pause the video on your laptop or whatever, and look up Timmy from South Park. This dude's head was the size of a spare tire you have in your trunk. Okay? But the dude's body was built like a Kermit the Frog Muppet, right? So his body wasn't, he was disproportionate. He was a quadriplegic, whatever the name of it. And I didn't see him. All I saw was hair on top of his head and a white guy, okay, that looks like the nigga from Joe Goldberg, named Jerry, wheeling him in front of me. So, and he had a Shepherd Center. Everybody who's from Atlanta or live in Atlanta know what the Shepherd Center is. It had Shepherd Center. If I get lost, call this number, and his address on his front right side of his chest on a sticker. That God forgive me. That's what I saw. God forgive me. That's what I saw as soon as I looked up, right? And he had like a long stick, like a lamp, like a 7-8 inch, like pause, like a 7-8 foot like pipe on pause. So only thing I heard that made me look up was him saying, he said, "What the hell?" He said, "Who this asshole laughing at?" And I look up, cause I'm trying to see who about the hook. I'm saying, who? And he looking at me. I said, oh no. And I start laughing again because in my head, the timing matched up just right. And I'm pretty sure he's insecure. He gets laughed at a lot. So any small inkling of somebody's laughing, he's gonna go to 100. And that he did. So he said, "Who you laughing at, man?" And his voice was real. It was like, it was like real. Y'all know on the movies, and the little guy, he like he'd be like a midget. Like, I'm sorry, forgive me. I don't know if I can call them midgets, but little people. They be really little, but the voice sounds like really. I don't know how to say it, but their voice sound like, who you laughing at? And that's the way he sounded, right? And I'm still the initial part. I'm trying to be apologetic because I empathize, right? And it's making me laugh the way he's talking. But this dude, man, this dude disrespectful. So he looks at Jerry, who this black wop, skinny mother, and I'm thinking, I'm like, bro, who this little nigga talking to? And Jerry looks at me now. I'm sorry. The dude in the wheelchair name is Lawrence. I hate that name to this day. Nigga name is Lawrence, right? And Jerry is, I guess, is a nigga handler or whatever. So Jerry looks at me and says, "Sir, you better be quiet. You better get out of here." I said, "I better what?" I said, "You kidding me?" I said, "I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you what you better do. You better hold him, because if he get loose, I'm getting you, because you act like you can't hold this 4-foot pillowcase head nigga in his wheelchair, right?" So Jerry starts bucking. He's grabbing the wheelchair like he can't hold him, like he got a shark on a fishing line or something. So Lawrence, he goes to say, God rest dead my uncle who taught me MMA for assholes like this. And I'm thinking, nigga, no, first of all, you capping. Your uncle, how you gonna teach you how to do some MMA? You can't even walk, my man. You can't even get on a mat. They want to put hands on you in an MMA gym. They'll risk liability. And you from the Shepherd Center. Now, God forgive me. I'm telling you a story. I'm not saying, like I told y'all last video, I'm not the most cultivated. I'm working on myself. And I'm very different from the way I was 8-10 years ago. But I'm trying to tell you the story so you guys can get a vivid view of what happened, right? So this little guy goes to throw pink tape all over the paint now, right? He's throwing pink tape. He got the stick in his hand. He's taking off his shirt. And I'm thinking, Jerry, you could have been wheeled this nigga out the thing. Y'all could have been gone. So Jerry keeps trying to tell me, man, I'm trying to warn you when he get mad. I said, nigga, when he get mad. No, nigga, when I get mad. Because, first of all, what he gonna do? I'm gonna paint this nigga in. I said, listen, you let him go. Don't worry about him. Worry about you. You better not let him go. So, this nigga still bucking in the chair. Like he on top of a bull riding convention, whatever. So, they come over now. Now I told you the paint department was already packed, right? And I haven't looked to the side of me, to the back of me. I haven't seen none of my coworkers. I don't even see any customers right now, right? And I just know when I turn around, somebody's laughing, giggling, and all this, right? Laughing is catchy. So Jerry, the ugly white boy, he finally rolls the nigga on. And while he's trying to wheel Lawrence in the chair, Lawrence trying to clutch on the aisle, and he's pulling himself up out the chair, but he can't get too far because his arms are short, right? And his legs are short. I don't know how this nigga was built, This nigga was like he was a mistake in a science experiment. You cereal box head nigga, and he still not. Like I said, forgive me. These are the thoughts that I had back then. Not right now. God forgive me now. So Jerry's about like he's about 220, good height on him, and he's still acting like he can't get this nigga. He still like he can't control this nigga in his wheelchair. And I'm thinking, bro, you can't get him. So he finally got him out. He finally get him out the store, and he's still yelling. You can hear the nigga all the way in the front, all the way in the engine. You can still hear him. Mother, you haven't seen. He's in a movie. You haven't seen the last of me. I'll be back. Or something he was saying, right? I finally turn around, and 2 or 3 of my coworkers are on the ground, dying laughing. I started to pour paint on them mother. I started to stomp them. They on the ground rolling, laughing. One girl can't even catch her breath. I said, I hope you die. She's crying. Her eyes are red, got snot and boogers hanging out her nose. Everything. It's bad. Females, sexy women, everybody laughing. White boys looking crazy and all this here. I said, look, I'm going to go on break. So when I went on break, I hit the corner and then hit the left. I ran to the break. I didn't run. Of course, I didn't run out of fear. It wasn't fear. I ain't scared of nobody. The reason why I did it, I said, let me get up out of here because they already laughing, right? And everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? Till this Timmy built nigga came here causing all this drama. Why you laughing? One of y'all could have came around the corner and helped grab this nigga and took him out the store. Right? Oh, that wasn't the end of it. When I tell you the news hit before I can get to the break room, right? So I get in the break room and I see the LP dude, right? Big buff, light skinned, Chris Jericho looking nigga, right? Nigga built like Michael J. White. So I see him with the tight little polo with a nipple showing tight. The nigga's polos were so tight you can see his nipple ring. Very, very, very pause-worthy kind of stuff. But he used to wear a belt, a brown belt, and his pants be tucked in and jerked up. What's with these niggas with these pants be, so high? Just thought about that. Everything in my child, always one nigga with their pants. Anyway, so him and the other tight shirt wearing assistant manager named Carl. I told you, yes, I give real names. I ain't about all that ducking. The nigga named Carl, bigger than him, shirt tighter than his shirt, and pants hanked up worse than his pants being hanked up, bald head with the glass. Dwight, what happened? And I used to hate, he had a condescending tone, Carl did. Very facetious tone he used to have. What happened? And he used to have this little smile. And I used to hate it. I used to hate that smile and the glare and the shining of his dome. I used to hate it. What's going on, man? What happened? I said, ain't nothing happened. I said, my break happened. That's what's happening. He would come back to the office. Come talk to me, Dwight, man. Come talk to me. There's something else going on. And him and the LP nigga, I said, what's up? I said, I'm on break, man. I got an Arby's roast beef sandwich waiting for me in the refrigerator. What's happening? Look, man, we're going to tell you to go on home today. We heard about the records. What's going on, man? This nigga had a smile like Magic Johnson. He used to have a little smirk. He used to hate that smirk. What's going on, man? Everything okay with you? You came home with you, man? I'm like, yeah, what's up, man? I said, look, ain't nothing happened. It was a misunderstanding, okay? Customer came in, thought we sold something we didn't sell, and that's it. Boom. Well, look, man, we're going to have to send you home for the day, man. And the customer was real angry, and he looked like he was about business. I said, hold up, wait a minute. What do you mean he was about business? I said, it was a nigga in a wheelchair. What was he going to do? I don't know, man, but we're going to have LP walk you to your car and get you up out of here quick, man, before you come back in. I said, before you come back in the store, y'all acting like I just got into it with Brock Lesnar. Hey, look, man, I'm good. I'll go home. That's cool with me. That's the smartest thing y'all done came up with all week, cause y'all don't know how to run the business anyway. I'll go home. That's cool. That's fine. Bet it up. So I get ready. I go to my locker, get my things or whatever. So the LP nigga's on my back. Hey, Dwight, you ready, man? You ready to come on out, man? I said, look, man, You don't gotta babysit me, baby. I'm sure some Mexicans out there stealing the tools over there like they do all the time. Go see about them. Go holler at them. So car came in and said something to the LP dude. I forgot the LP dude's name. I leave out through the break room, and inside the break room had a little office room, little training conference room. So I ducked off to the left through the training room, right? And I go home, right? And I'm in the I didn't go home. I left out the store, and I'm in the parking lot. And guess who I see? This nigga Lawrence. I see Jerry, the guy, his handler, pick him up like a little baby, like a little cat, and put this nigga upside down in the back of the car in a baby seat, in a booster seat. And he looks at me and shoots a bird. Yeah, and these are facts. Jerry looks at me, shrugs his shoulder, put his hands out like to say, I don't know, man, I'm sorry. Gets in the car and and rolls on. I get in my car, go home. And man, I tell you, these stories are 100% facts. GMO free, cap free. Alright? And this is a time I almost got to fighting with the handicapped. Y'all gotta post your comments. Tell me how you feel about this video. Tell me how you feel about this altercation I got into. It could have been worse. It could have been worse. Post in the comments down below. It's Dark Knight Radio. I'm Dark Knight. You guys be good and be safe.